Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to do a big spin kickflip. Fakie big spin kickflip, that is. So basically, for this trick, you're going to be standing like this, rolling that way. You're going to pop it. The board is going to go 360 flip. While your body does a 180, then you'll land, boom. So the tricks you need to learn before you get into this is a fakie big spin, and a fakie tray flip is really helpful as well. So I'm gonna do those tricks for you real fast. It's also really helpful to have the motion of half cab flips down, because with your upper body, that's basically the motion that you're going to be doing. So it's kind of, you can almost kind of think of it like a fakie tray flip and a fakie half cab flip combined, because your upper body is going to be turning like that while your board is doing that motion. And then you land and roll away. So that's really what the trick is about. And I always really like to go over the tricks that you need to learn before, because I feel like if you can think with those tricks and you can do those tricks prior, then you can put those tricks and combine the parts of those tricks that are necessary into learning that full trick. And oftentimes that's how I do learn the trick, so I think that's really helpful. So the tricks to doing this trick is that you don't want to flick too hard with your front foot, and you also don't want to scoop too hard with your back foot. By back foot, in this case, is the foot that's going forward. So you're actually going in this direction, and you're going to pop, and then this front foot right here, you are going to do that kickflip motion, just like that, while your back foot does the scoop. And that's going to send your board in this rotation. And your front foot can come around like this, and your front foot is going to be the one catching it. And then you'll land and roll away. So for the foot position on the fakie big spin kickflip, your feet are going to be like this, kind of similar to a tray flip actually, but for a tray flip I put my foot more there. For this trick I kind of put my back foot back a little more like that, because it's more of a straight down pop, so you don't over rotate it. So you're gonna pop, flick like that, it's gonna come around, you wanna try and catch it with this foot, land straight and roll away. There is kind of a lot occurring there, so it can be a little bit difficult to land straight. But just keep in mind, it will really help you to kind of pop it straight down, have that foot there, and obviously you're rolling in that direction. So it's gonna look like this. And that is the fakie big spin kickflip. So some extra little pointers that might make this a little easier is parts of the big spin that you can kind of think with to land. Like if you land like this on this truck, then you can still pivot and you can still do the full rotation. So usually with these fakie tricks, it is really easy to do the full rotation, but I just want you to know that extra step. So just in case you end up not fully rotating the 360 and you land like that, just boop, keep in mind you can do that. A great way to practice this trick is to pop it, step off with this foot, flick out with that foot, and then have this foot come around in the air, catch it and land. Now obviously your back foot is gonna be off, so it's gonna be more of a step off. But it's great to get that down because you do get the flip down and you can feel what it's gonna be like to land it. Cool, so just like that, I would practice that a whole bunch of times. And just so you guys can think with it the same way I do it, is when I'm popping off the tail, I'm using the tail, not using my nose. So that is my tail, and it's going in that direction. So that's how I'm gonna pop the trick. So now that I've got that down and I feel pretty comfortable with that step, I feel like I can lift my back foot up and land on it and do the full thing. So now I'm gonna do a couple of fakie big spin flips and then show you how it's done and give you some tips of what can go wrong. Woo! That was pretty close, but my back foot was just too far back and then it slipped off the back. So what I'm gonna try and adjust there is to get more forward so I'm fully on the board. Good, that was the trick. Not totally perfect. Cool, the other thing that I think with on these is I wanna try and pop it straight down as much as possible and not get the board shoving in any strange direction because I wanna keep it right underneath me. Oh! Another thing that's really helpful is to make sure your feet are fully set up in the position and you're fully ready to pop it, flick, and do that front motion with your body. Good, and that was good. Popped it, flicked it, landed, and you can even see on that one, I landed with the majority of my weight on the tail, which is good because had I not fully rotated it, I would have still brought that rotation around and landed it. Some of the problems that you can run into on this one is not rotating the kickflip enough, at which point you'll land primo, like this. That's never good. And the other one is you can also under-rotate it that way, or even rotate it too much. For me personally, because the tray flip scoop is so easy, putting that extra 180 with my body, I really have to try and kind of tone down the scoop with my back foot to make it not overspin. So let's do it. So you see I saved myself on that one by landing on the tail and getting that extra rotation. Now we're gonna land it perfect the whole way. And that's the Fakie Bigspin flip. So I hope that the extra little tips that I put in and going through it the way that I did, I hope that helps you guys to work it out for yourself so you can land this trick and learn it well. Thanks a lot for watching. Please click that subscribe button, click that like button, and leave me a comment below. Let me know what tricks you guys want to learn next. Thanks again. You guys are the best.